Good evening.
So this one time at church camp,
Church
Well, there I
camp.
was with barbecue sauce on my titty.
Yeah, okay. Any
I
other
hope my wife is
additions?
listening. She would understand that reference.
Oh, this is the usual when I start a stream. This is how
it go a lot worse
this
for
is
me.
how Ice is gonna behave. So this is the curse of the streamer. I was not coughing until I started streaming. And now my throat is like, ha, nope.
Gotcha, bitch.
It does got me, bitch. Oh, so
I'm gonna look up TikTok.
okay, last time I left off, I finished the main part of the game. So the game froze. That's nice.
You broke it.
Oh, come on.
Spoiled it.
That game did not need anybody to
Spoiled
break
it.
it. It's broken all by
Spoiled it.
itself.
Right.
I've always break shit.
Why
Buddy.
Genshin?
I mean, yes, but I, claim when I break shit. You try to push it off on me.
That's accurate. All right, well, let's get the Vanny ending while we're here.
Cool.
We saw her hideout, right?
That's probably
In
the
Fazbear?
second
Maybe we
easiest
could
one to
catch her
get.
there.
Uh-huh.
If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can surprise her.
Alright. Just like usual, I'm gonna be running a few seconds behind you guys, so
You're good.
I will look.
Ooh, colored jeans.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, BC up. Wait.
Wait. I'm sorry.
We're not gonna talk about that.
I'm watching Freddy just get completely dismembered, and you're in the background acting like this.
I blame
You no
Vamp.
shame. Don't disrespect Freddle.
How dare you! Freddy is being destroyed!
Not
I
my
can't
problem.
see shit. It's,
Oh, God.
okay, there we go.
Hello.
Ah,
Oh. You know
there
what?
it goes.
I don't remember where I'm supposed to go now.
Probably away from.
You're supposed to go not where Vanny can eat your ass.
Yeah.
Right.
What if? Nope, never mind.
Nope, nope, no. I know you're a furry, but we're not gonna do this.
Yeah, I feel like Vanny's design has always been uncomfortably sexy.
I
Oh, very
agree.
much so. If the furry agrees.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So am I supposed to get on the elevator, or am I supposed to go up the ramp, or... She's over in that area. Oh, no, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to
See,
go...
now, if Security Breach was anything like Resident Evil, I'd have a fly swatter chasing Vanny. Yeah. Yeah, Avi should
There we
have
go.
warned you about me, like, before we met.
We don't warn anybody about you.
That's sad.
Why do we need to warn people? It's fine.
Ah,
I mean, there might be dead bodies in the fridge, but it's fine.
Might be. Don't look in my fridge.
whose fridge are we talking about?
Mine.
There's just dead bodies in the fridge.
Get
You're
those
not
out of
supposed
there.
to tell them.
Okay. No, you should go to the staircase, Avi.
I was trying to
The
figure out...
stairs.
How do I get to the stairs? I think I was heading the right way, wasn't I? I easily get lost.
He does.
That's the stairs. We need to go there.
She very easily gets... I swear, if it wasn't for Maps and Myers, she might get lost there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about... What? I wasn't even responding to you, so you hush. There's a Roxy in here.
Ooh, Roxy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I mean, what are you talking about? I didn't say shit.
I know you're thirsty for the wolf.
I didn't say shit. You have no proof, officer.
You already. Oh, that was Vanny.
Yeah, that was very much Vanny. And I'm trying to avoid Roxy,
Yeah, sorry.
too.
Like I said, I'm a few seconds behind. You just went over and shown your flashlight at Vanny, and I was like,
shit.
oh.
And Vanny, yep, I keep walking into Vanny.
My wife said funny how. Oh, my wife said funny how the blaster works on Roxy when she doesn't have any eyes.
Oh, thank you for telling me that, because... Oh, no! Damn it! I rounded the corner right into Chica's arms. Did not have time to react.
Loving embrace.
She held her arms open wide for me. And she gave me kisses with her beakless face.
Yep.
Well, we saw her hideout, right? In Blast? Maybe we could catch her there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can surprise her.
Then I have to go through this again when I do the arcade version. Do all the, Princess Quest ones. I want to see you play this game, Ice.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Okay. At least I kind of know where I'm going now.
Do you?
Ice?
Huh?
Shut up. You're not allowed to speak right now.
The blast radius is yes. There you go, Ice.
Oh, whoops.
Are you having fun yet?
Fanny, why you gotta be here?
Why you gotta be so rude?
See you soon.
She's in the doorway!
My favorite thing is how everyone was always like, oh my god, in the menu on the debug version it has like Vanny boss battle. We gotta find out what the Vanny boss battle is, guys, and it turned out it was this. And everyone's like, boss? That...
Are you seeing this shit?
Are you having fun yet?
Thank you, Vanny. This bitch is just gonna keep blocking. Oh, I need to go back anyway and get that.
She looks like she's having the time of her life running into that wall, too.
I know. She's like, I'm just gonna stick around here for a bit. Where was that door at? I gotta hug the wall, don't I?
Are you having fun yet?
It's me, I'm at the door.
Are you?
Nah.
Where did I find that door at that had the ticket in it? I know.
Oh, that hurt my soul.
Was that a Hoosier hiccup?
No, that was a Hoosier sneeze.
Tanisha said it's back by the flag.
The one I was just at?
Wifey says, back by the flag there was a wall that stuck out a little.
I think I just found it completely by accident the first time. Oh, back here? Ah, thank you. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Secret, gotta keep it. This
Oh, it's a
one
poster. It's a poster, not a ticket. Excuse me.
Love how we're all went in like
to
two
the
different
grave.
songs.
Doesn't
Sure,
matter anyway,
even.
she won't keep the collectible when she goes for the other endings.
That's
Said my wife.
accurate. That is true. That is true.
but
Are you having fun yet?
I'm just thinking about how this whole time Freddy is dying on the floor waiting for you to get to the exact right spot so we can start talking to you again.
I know. Poor Freddy.
I just need a little work done.
Oh, it does not work on Roxy anymore.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
It does not work anymore. Okay.
Show up to
You're wrong,
rescue.
Ray.
You led me astray.
Show up to save Freddy. He's like, "What you got there?" A smoothie.
Well, I now know that won't work.
Oh, they must have patched it.
Wait, they patched that? Yeah, right. The most
Saw
recent
her
version, they
hideout,
patched
right?
a lot of stuff.
And Fazbear? Maybe we could catch her there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can
I am now
surprise her.
screwed around both Monty and Roxy. Let us end this. I didn't end it the last 2 times, Freddy. I don't know that I'm going to end it this time. It may take a couple of tries, but that's okay. If it didn't, would this really be entertaining? Don't we usually watch streamers and YouTubers to see them fail miserably?
No, some of them supercut all that out.
That's true. Then they get boring. Other one.
See you soon.
Yep, I'll see you soon, Vanny. You get the hell away from me, woman. Never mind. She's a fast bitch.
He is.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just like download a random game.
Jump scare from Vanny.
Yeah.
POV. Ice. Going after his furries.
You know, there's one thing I could say about Vanny, but
Oh, please, say it.
Say
We
it,
all
you
wanna
coward,
hear
you
it.
won't.
I'll ruffle her feathers.
But she doesn't have any feathers.
We saw
She's a
her hideout,
rabbit.
right? And Fazbear?
Yeah, and some fursuits
She
are
thinks
made
I
with
escaped.
feathers,
Maybe we can
especially in
surprise her.
costumes such as that. The more you know.
I learned something new.
Take 4.
And knowing's half the battle.
Alright, I think I've downloaded enough skirts.
What I'm saying is, she's downloaded enough certain mod material for Sims.
Oh, I just
downloaded clothes.
I just walked into Vanny's arms that time. Oh, mazes are fun.
They are, especially corn mazes.
How to say you're from Indiana
Saw
without
her
saying you're from
hideout, right?
Indiana?
And
I really
Fazbear?
enjoy these corn
Maybe we could
mazes.
catch her there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can
Oh
surprise her.
god.
A game that doesn't have too much talking in it.
I
Game
just-
for the death.
Every single time I hear Freddy dramatically say, "Let us end this," it's gonna kill me a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you for...
What?
I feel bad for what I said in response to Vamp.
What?
So Vamp
happened?
said I need to find a game that has, not a whole lot of talking in it. I said, what, a game for the deaf?
So this whole time I didn't even realize I've spawned right damn next to the stairs.
Why are you hiding from me?
You know what, Ice? In the form of me accepting your apology, you tell me which is
Oh my god, can I kindly...
Both of you'd assume I have money. Otherwise, I'd have, bills paid.
What is this game called?
Oh!
Looks like you're out of stamina.
Actually, I don't think I was I?
Yeah, you were for a little bit.
Okay. See, I'm trying to figure out which way to go now. Because again, maze.
Maze
Whoa.
Hughes.
What?
Maze nuts.
Okay, I was going with a Full Metal Alchemist, reference, not a these nuts.
Okay, I can't get those. Oh, god dang it! There was Chica again.
You should have shot her.
I did shoot. It didn't shoot. It was just like a hair too late. That actually ran a chill up my spine, the Chica jump scare.
When she's all smashed up.
Well, we saw her hideout, right? And Fazbear? Maybe we could catch her there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can surprise her.
Yes, come. Let us end this.
Let us end it. Alright, how many tries is this now? 6? 7?
I lost count.
You know
Sorry,
what?
I'm not. Huh?
I was gonna say I could totally introduce Ice to a game that'll scare the shit out of
Do it.
What?
Spirit Hunter.
No, thank you. No, no, it's just boring.
What do you mean it's boring? Have you ever seen the game?
Yes.
Are you sure you've seen the game? Spirit Hunter Deathmark?
That kid is just like...
But yeah, for PlayStation. Yeah, there's a PlayStation version of it.
PlayStation 4, not PlayStation.
That's still PlayStation.
True.
Oh, you can't get me there, okay.
How the fuck is it boring though? That's what I want to know.
Not my type of game.
Oh, what? Okay.
The thing is, it's a horror game. You will
Yeah.
not play this game.
And it's a first-person virtual novel game, just like Danganronpa.
Okay.
Oh,
Note to self. Get a little closer, strike, and then run. I think I had poor timing on that one.
so you saw this.
Gregory, you have a choice to make.
Well, we saw her hideout, right?
I wish I could skip the
Fazbear?
dialogue.
Yes.
Maybe we could catch her
Oh
there.
my god, you've actually
If she
seen the
thinks I
game.
escaped,
Okay.
Maybe we can surprise her.
Yes, come. Let us.
Danganronpa's worse when it comes to that, by the way.
Eh.
Oh, we got some overlapping subtitles that should not be
Danganronpa's a
overlapping.
lot more.
Still some bugs. Still some buggies.
Yeah, they only fix important bugs.
Off center.
No, that's not true.
We all know that's not true.
If they only fixed important bugs, then they would have patched out Gigamon T. They did not.
Wait, why is she already charging? Oh my god, Roxy, what the hell?
Run, bitch!
You only wish that was you.
No, because I enjoy being alive.
I mean, who said she killed me?
To the only fixing important bugs, my wife said the Staff Bots comedy show was of the utmost importance.
They gave him a hat.
They give him a hat and a vest.
They gave Comedy Bot a hat and vest.
Fazbear?
That's the
Maybe we
important
could catch her
patch.
there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can surprise her.
Yes.
Apparently that was in the game from the beginning, it just wasn't implemented for some reason.
Oh my gosh. If I ever get through this, I'm gonna try to go visit Comedy Bot tonight.
Yeah, you gotta go to the daycare theater anyway when you're doing the Princess Quest ending.
Yep. And I've got to go down there to get some of the golden plushes to one of
Wait, I just noticed something. In the cutscene for the Vanny ending, you see Freddy with the purple gloves like he has Monty's hands, but we haven't killed Monty yet.
Interesting. They must not have
I
wanted
guess they
to.
just have it.
They wanted
Yeah,
to
they
have
probably
backup.
have one that has him with all the parts just in case, because
Yeah. That would be my
yeah, they don't know
assumption.
which one you're gonna do first, and they don't want two rendered cutscenes. So
Oh
I just
no.
noticed that, and
I
was
think
like, wait.
Roxy's behind me.
I can still hear you.
Oh my god. Yeah. I let my stamina run out again. I go into that panic mode where I'm like trying to run and then I forget that I have to click shift
Oh,
again.
Chica. My wife said, "Girl, you gotta stun the staff bots too."
I tried to, it wouldn't stun him. I don't know if it wasn't letting me or if it just
Well,
bugged for a
You gotta
moment.
hit the
Saw
head.
her hideout,
It's
right?
supposed to.
In Fazbear Blast?
It's,
Maybe we
those
could
staff
catch her
bots
there.
are hard
If
to
she thinks I
aim
escaped,
correctly
maybe we can
at.
surprise her.
Yeah, they don't have a real good
Let us end
A
this.
range
hitbox.
where you can hit them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot him again this time. It didn't help that Roxy was also right on my ass at that point.
Yeah. So see, look at Freddy. He has the purple hands.
I missed it! Wait, I can look over here. Oh, yep, I see it. I see it on the other screen.
I mean, you won't miss it because I'm sure we'll get back to that scene again.
Well, thanks, Ice. I'm so glad you have faith in
I
me.
have such confidence in you, Abby.
Right. He has about as much confidence in me as I do, so.
Loves me, right?
Oh, I have a little bit more. I know you'll
don't know-
eventually beat the
I don't
game.
know why I backed into the door instead of going where I went before, because that has not failed me. But for some reason, I decided to back my ass back into the door. I just wanted to prove Ice right.
Gregory, you
Well, we saw her hideout, right? In Fazbear Blast? Maybe we could catch her there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can surprise her.
yes. Come. Let us end this.
Next time I die, I've got the perfect soundbite to play. Mainly because Ghost isn't here to do it for me. I'd like to be able to see, please. Thank you.
Nope, that's an extra price there.
No.
You gotta pay $14.99. Oh wait, no, this game isn't made by EA.
You know, it's almost that time of year.
All I
time?
want for Christmas.
Oh, please no. Please no.
I mean, hey, Mariah Carey's already thawed out. Pretty sure you could hear her on the,
Okay, that time
you know,
I got
on
him.
the speakers over at work.
Oh
Right out of stamina.
no! No, Chica moves fast.
She doesn't move. She teleports.
She does teleport, yeah. I turned around, tried to blast her again, and she got too close and I didn't hit her in the face. I hit her in the chest instead of the face. See, this is why people go for the OP camera first.
Gregory, you have a choice to make.
Although,
The door is open, and
I could save that Vanny ending and go get the camera.
continue to investigate the secrets.
No,
of
it doesn't
the
matter
Pizzaplex.
because if you try to do another ending, then you can go get the camera, sure, but you can't then go back to the Vanny ending.
Oh. Okay.
Well, we saw her hideout, right? In Fazbear Blast? Maybe we could catch her there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can surprise her.
Yes. Come. Let us end this.
the endings, like, they don't cross over into each other. So even if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go do the Princess Quest ending and I'm gonna go kill Monty, then it doesn't matter because he won't be dead when you go back to the ending screen.
Right. I could not remember if you could go back and hit the door again and take the other endings.
Nope.
Where are you?
Wait, you can't go back to do the Vanny ending? I hope she's already played the first and second Princess Quest.
I
then.
did not. See, I thought when I watched...
My wife said that. Okay, Tanissa, I don't know what you're talking about with that. You can't go back to do the Vanny dad ending, the disassemble Vanny ending. I'm addressing my wife right now. But for the Princess Quest ending, that's a different ending. You can go after 6 a.m. and do Princess Quest 1 and 2, and then go play
Okay,
the
so I
third one.
can go back then for that. Where's
As far
Chica?
as I know, yeah.
Chica gave up on it. It's like, I already
but I-
caught her so many times.
Okay, so I can't... I thought that was a distraction pile, but I think it should be. But the E wasn't showing up for me.
You have to select the Vanny ending to get into the room over Fazbear. No, well, yeah.
Gregory,
Oh,
you have a
shit.
choice
She's
to
right.
Well, we saw her
Oh,
hideout,
she's right.
How did
In
Mark go back
Pizzaplex?
through and do it then?
Maybe we could catch her there.
He went
If
to
she
an
thinks I
earlier
escaped,
save.
Maybe we can surprise her.
Oh.
He went to a pre-6 a.m. save and went to go play Princess Quest 1 and 2,
That's
which I
right.
guess you could still do
I could
as
still
long
do
as you were
that.
saving in different spots. Yeah.
I mean, well, you know what? I don't think I was, actually. I never made any new saves.
You weren't saved.
I think I always did the same
Oh,
slot.
well, Avi, I
Well.
think you just fucked
Doomed
yourself in the ass. then.
It's not like I can't replay the game. Either. Wait
Well,
a minute.
It's gonna
Hold
be
on.
a lot of work, but
Oh, it will, yeah, absolutely. Did I just start in a different spot than I was supposed to? The hell?
Man, Vanny's my type of girl. Looks like she gave you LSD.
Shut up, Ice.
illusion discs on her. That's why she fucks with your vision.
Are you having fun yet? I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Gregory, can you hear me? I still have a signal. Get to the Fazbear booth. Use the security desk. Turn them against Fanny.
What I'll probably do is, like, just replay up to a point on my own time. And then do the Princess Quest.
I want to see you do the daycare though, since I didn't get to be there live
That's
for the
true.
first time. I did
That's
watch
true.
it. You don't have to do the whole thing on stream, but if you're going to do the daycare again, I would like to be there.
Yeah, I can do that. Crash in the vents.
I like how there's these, you know, recharging stations conveniently where you have to go.
I like the concept of there being save stations. Like, what use is that in real life?
I always assumed that it was supposed to be for making reservations at one of the attractions, since it says save your spot and it has Helpy walking past the line.
That's a
I
good
mean, it's
headcanon.
obvious what it's really
Right.
explanation for what that canonically is. Yeah.
That works.
Congratulations, he's killed Vanny.
Freddy did. I'm sorry, this makes me laugh more than it should.
Superstar.
I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's just like... It's so melodramatic.
R.I.P. in pieces, Vanessa.
Okay. Oh god, I can't skip the credits. Alright. I just like how I'm getting a
Wonder
spoiler
if they
for
fixed the
trending here.
bug where you can die in the credits.
You can die in the credits?
You used to be able to. I don't know if you still can. It's only under very specific circumstances, so.
Let me look here really quick. Ah, I do have a 5 a.m. save slot.
You have a 5 a.m.? Okay.
I have a 5 a.m.
That's cool.
I'm not gonna do that now. I'll go back and do
So-
that later. So I'll
Okay.
go back to my 6 a.m. right now. Because that makes sense, because the 6 a.m. slot is an autosave spot.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, what ending are you gonna do now?
What I need for there again.
The door is open.
Oh, I was gonna, well, maybe I should save that for going back to the,
Continue to investigate
give me just a
the
second
secrets
to look
of
at
the
this.
Pizzaplex. I feel there is something else going on besides Fanny.
I'm lost. I'm lost in my, on the web. I'm lost on the internet.
That's a
No longer
dangerous
find my way.
place.
It is a dangerous place, you're right. Let me see here. I could go take the, So, how about if I do the loading dock and the emergency exit ones?
Okay, so she said the ending still needs loading dock, fire escape, TQ3, and the true ending.
Mm-hmm.
Loading dock requires security level 7. Fire escape, aka the VIP ending, aka the fire ending, you need a certain amount of collectibles. I don't know if it's all the collectibles. It might be all of them.
That's the fire escape ending?
Yeah,
you only need the golden plushes for that one.
Oh, okay.
So I think
Yeah, fire
actually,
escape is collectibles, right?
I think what I'll actually do is go back to my 5 o'clock save, because I think that's right before I give him Roxy's eyes, and just go do a bunch of stuff before I give him Roxy's eyes.
Okay.
That way I can do the princess quest and go get the camera and all that stuff so that I can get through some of the other areas. And
Yeah,
keep
well,
all
the camera you have to wait. You have to do the camera after you hit the doors for the ending, because that's when he gives you the other party pass.
Right.
So if you hit stay, he'll give you a party pass, and then you can do that.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the leave one again, and I'm gonna go back to my 5 o'clock save. I'll just skip this ending.
Are you gonna kill Afton tonight, or try to?
I don't know if I'll get that far tonight. That may be a thing all its own, since he's a fun boss fight. So, okay, I'm gonna go to the 5 a.m. slot. And we'll go do some exploring.
Be right back.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is right before I would have given him the eyes. So let's do the princess quest. Well, yeah, let's do the princess quest games.
My wife says Golden Moon requires the camera. He's in Sun and Moon's room behind the theater.
Yep, I actually looked that stuff up. And I also need that to, yeah, I need the camera to get into the, I need to take a picture of all the cutouts. So,
Yep.
so the best thing to do right now would just be to play the Princess Quest games and then get the Vanny ending again and then do the leave option, probably.
Yeah. Do you have BB World for Princess Quest? I think you do. Rafe, I know you're listening. Do you have to play BB World to get the Princess Quest ending? He's just looking his shit up.
This doesn't say, this says just the 3 Princess Quest games. It says...
Okay.
the first one in the Raceway, the second one in the Fazcade.
Just the Princess Quest cabinets. Okay, then what is BB World for, other than just crashing the game?
Did that used to? Because I remember somebody once saying that the BB World one had to be used to get the Vanny ending. But that's not listed in this either.
Typing, I'll tell you what she says.
Okay. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it's just the 3 Princess Quest ones, so... Waxy Wasteway.
Waxy Wasteway.
Waxy Wasteway.
WOOooo.
Ooh. Oh wait. There we go.
Okay, she said BB World and Gator Golf are playable for the lore TM.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
kind of
like,
wondered.
yes, BB World, the lore of crashing the game.
And then there's they used to, I know it said that you used to be able to play Chica's Feeding Frenzy.
You didn't used to. You can only play it in the debug mode of the game.
Yeah, that's what I meant, is
And
that like they initially intended for
Yeah.
it to be played.
Yeah, that's why there's a message about it. Like, it's fairly functional from what people have seen. It's just, like, not 100% polished yet.
I keep forgetting I've got to go upstairs to get into Roxy's Raceway.
Be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
I do not need to do that right now.
It's midnight. I can walk. Yeah.
Waiting for that, huh?
Yep.
Look, Mom on TV. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There it is. I got shoes. Oh, hi.
Well, came in just in time for Princess Quest 1.
Just in time. Oops. Oh, get off my head. Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything about those yet. Ah!
I've got 1 heart left.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Vanessa, do we gotta talk about the lore
Oh,
implications, TM, of them eating her brain?
At least I don't like have to like die
Oh,
in
you're
real time.
dead.
Yeah. At least I don't have
Yeah.
to like start over from another save file. That's
Yeah, true.
I don't know, I can't go to that other door, can I? That's the yeah, that's that door.
My wife, being a daycare simp. God, I wish those character magnets were an actual purchasable product and not just a Mr. Hippo magnet, which snags Sun and Moon so fast. Would also think of how getting the glam rocks. She heard me call her a simp and said, fuck you.
Oh, let go of my head! I need to draw Sun and Moon at some point.
They're difficult, but
Mm-hmm.
by all means, it's I don't want to discourage you from drawing them, but just like know that it's probably not going to come out looking great the first time.
I firmly believe that.
Yeah. I am still figuring out how to draw them. I've gotten it better, and I haven't done a ton of drawings of them yet, so.
I mean, I've been really impressed by how some people draw them, and I know that
Oh yeah.
they have to practice.
Like, I really like canonical / biblically accurate Sun and Moon, as people call them, because I just like seeing how people handle doing the canon designs. There's people that do like more stylized ones where they have like really big eyes and their expressions aren't static and stuff like that. And those people are usually artists who are way better than me and who can draw better than I have ever drawn anything in my life, but I still don't really like that style of drawing Sun and Moon.
Right.
I don't think that I would want to draw that, but I understand why they do it because their canonically accurate design is really difficult.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not trying to judge. Yeah, I'm not trying to be judgy or say they shouldn't draw that way. I'm just saying that particular style is not for me.
And I get that, yeah, 100%. I like the canon style of them.
My wife said Jack Skellington daycare men when they have the really big eyes. Because I was always bitching and moaning to her that when people do them with the really big eyes, they look like Jack Skellington. They don't look like the daycare attendants anymore.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, poop. This is hard to do.
Oh, that one guy, he was just waiting for you.
He was waiting for me. I hate this part.
Okay.
Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it,
We're
hate it,
making
hate
some
it.
progress, so.
Not doing too bad. I'm doing better than I did last time.
You still got 3 hearts. You can do it.
I can do it.
You can do it!
God, Ice. That kind of jarred me a little bit.
I can go higher.
Please don't.
I used to sing falsetto and choir, okay?
I used to sing soprano, but I'm not torturing you.
Fair. What is
My
this
big
feeling
glitchy boy coming.
inside my bone?
Good thing that you got that extra heart so that you could immediately lose it.
Right? There, I got another one. I'm trying to remember how this works.
You light all the lights and you don't die?
This? Thanks, Ice. I appreciate it. No. Is it?
I think I know.
Oh, okay. This one? And then...
My wife said light them in order 1 through 6.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
So that one had 4. So is this 3?
3 top
Nope.
right, 4 bottom left.
No, 3 is not top right.
1 through 5, excuse me.
Yeah.
4, 5.
5 missing
This
children.
little mini games give me like Legend of Zelda vibe, like the old
Oh yeah, I
one,
think that's
you know?
intentional.
Strange key. I wonder what this opens.
It
Gold.
opens the Bunny Man box.
The Bunny Man box. The Bunny Man.
Did you know the Bunny Man? Bunny Man.
It's the Bunny Man.
It's the Murder Man.
He's the Murder Man. Ah.
Gorge. Did you notice that you got your heart back after he murdered you?
I got it before I
It looks like it added one to you.
I got an extra heart from a chest.
I know, but at the end it looked like it just added one to you.
Did it? Did I start with 5 or 6? What?
Also, if you want to know what he said in that little binary, it says I always come back.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Look at that.
I wouldn't know that.
Little loading gift.
my
makes me
wife
want
said.
pizza.
My wife said I always come back and then let me out.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
How
that
about
little
no?
yeah, right. How about we should
How
have
about you?
we should destroy the hard drive with fire.
Oh yeah,
I
'cause
mean-
fire works so well in this series.
Fire does not work. Otherwise, we would
I
not
mean,
be
there's a
here.
difference between the fire that they use and the fire I use.
Okay.
I use napalm.
Oh my gosh, Ice.
I have a great idea. Let's go down to the
Whoopsies.
basement with the napalm, throw it in Peepaw's tube, and run.
Okay,
I've just
bet.
attracted a wolf.
Oh, whoops.
My bad. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna come right over here.
Yeah, be careful, because sometimes the game will just let her know where you are.
I know. It did that to me earlier.
Yep, because she's sniffing you,
What did I
so...
get?
I got your pinata. I think she's
So I
on her
can
way.
beat your effigy.
Let me go this way.
I'm so witchy.
What?
Got a bug bite.
Okay,
My
that's
wife said, oh yeah, open the noisy gift box right when the wolf is hunting you through sound. And of course the game doesn't acknowledge that particular sound because
Of course
game
not.
logic.
right.
I mean, game logic is that there are these random ass gift boxes scattered everywhere because why would that be a thing? But yeah, it's okay, it's a game.
Right. All right, let's find a save station now before I screw myself over.
It's not after 6 a.m. yet, right?
No,
It's still 5 a.m.
it's still 5 a.m.
Okay, yeah, so you can save anywhere.
Yeah.
Because after 6 a.m. there's only the one.
Yeah, I've restarted to 5 a.m. and I have not put Roxy's eyes in Freddy's face yet. I know that there's one over here. Coming up on that spot where my game always freezes. Right here. Yep, there it was.
It's the game's fault, not yours.
Oh. Alright, saved. Now I gotta go to the arcade.
Huh.
What was that noise?
That was my ankle twitching the wrong way.
Your ankle twitching goes eh.
Yes, especially when it's the bad ankle.
I joke. I know that you made the noise, but the way you said that made it sound like your ankle itself made the noise.
That'd be weird as hell.
A little bit. But just a little bit.
It would not be the weirdest thing about me.
That is accurate. Okay, so I know that the Fazcade is the... That's the West Arcade, right? No, Princess... Okay, no, Princess Quest 2...
Is the Fazcade the
That is
West
the
Arcade
Fazcade.
or the East Arcade?
That is where I want to go.
Okay,
is the
yeah.
Fazcade.
She said it's in DJ Music Man's room.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's the West Arcade. Where he chases you down the hall.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's at the end of the hall there. I do remember that. Not at the end of it. Not at the end of it, no. But I do remember seeing it. I do remember passing it as I was running through there.
You have to go see DJ jamming.
That's right. Yep. He's in there jamming out.
Ooh, I just
Just
popped my
vibing.
ankle and it felt good.
Oof.
Thanks for
Like,
the
it was-
share.
it was
Thanks
one
for
of
the
those-
flash.
Huh?
Thanks for the news flash is what I'm trying to say and failing to get out.
Oh. Get right back.
Okay.
Fazbear Entertainment welcomes you to the greatest pizzeria in the world, Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex.
I don't think I will, Monty. What's up, Music Man?
Mine is behind 5 feet. There he is.
And there's just like no music playing.
Phone's on, Avi. He can hear
That's true. Fam.
music. Rafe said he.
He's so adorable. That staff bot just had a seizure. He's so adorable when he's not trying to murder me.
Oh, don't worry, that
Yep.
won't last long.
My wife said he got headphones. Of course you don't hear anything. He's being fucking polite. I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. He has headphones.
Monty's gonna get me because the staff bot just grabbed me. Ah, okay.
Oh.
Bye, Monty. See ya. I don't think so. Hi, Chica.
Went right past you.
Monty's not exactly the brightest. Uh-oh.
Like heading towards where the staff bot told him, and then it's like, wait, I passed the staff.
Stop teleporting. Let go of me.
wife, referring to Monty, said Florida man.
Oh, Sheikah started to come in here. I just wanted to come over here and save. Florida man. Okay, she's over.
Florida man.
Florida man.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Cabot's back here.
Vamp. Why are you playing the puffer fish?
Because I never get to play the puffer.
Fair. That's fair. So when I set the back of this arcade, oh no, that is where Princess
What was
Quest
that?
is. No, I was thinking about this guy here because I don't have to take a picture of this guy as well for the. Isn't that...
Yeah, you will need to take a picture.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I'm not sure if it's that specific cutout, but there is one back here, I believe. My wife said, yeah, yes, you do once you get the camera.
Okay, it is that guy. Okay. All right, Princess Quest 2. See how many takes this is.
I believe you'll do it in one.
I will not do it in one. Granted, I do have a sword this time.
Yes. So you can do something besides just walk in the general direction of a way.
Right. Okay, get stuck on a rock. I love how it just like flings them backwards too.
Oh, excuse me.
That was a Hoosier hiccup.
That was a Hoosier Hiccup burp combo.
Lovely. Another guy in here.
It's me. I'm in there.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
No, so when you said that, Vamp, I was watching this video. Like that timing. I thought I had my audio going through my speakers, my microphone's picking it up.
I am just obsessed with time. God, this is pain.
Existence, pain.
Now I have a bug bite on my leg and it's super itch.
Ooh,
At least I think it's a bug bite.
I'm missing in here. Oh, there's still some guys here. Oh yeah, these. Oh, well. Oh yeah, just get hit by all of them at once. That's how we do.
Like taking a shower just to go to
Wait, can I
I
get these things that are shooting at me? I can, okay.
Don't shoot me.
You shot me first.
Then I swear.
You're to blame. Whoop,
Oh.
okay.
Why the fuck would I want some boots that look good but they're just open-toed at the fucking bottom. What's that?
Boots with the fur.
Oh, love how she's just doing her own thing over there. So is this is the same area I was in before.
I'm sorry, I'm downloading one.
It's just a shortcut. Okay, I'm just gonna
I'm
keep
coming
going through that
thick
door, I
and
guess.
And the clapping of my ass cheeks keeps leaving the car.
Not sure if that line makes Princess Quest better or worse.
Both!
Here, I'm gonna put something in pets. What would you do if you walked in and your cat just sat up and looked at you like this?
I cannot look at pets right now. I'm being attacked by things.
That cat looks like it has something to say.
Right?
Hang on, I think I can look really quick because I'm in a position where I can look. What the hell? It reminds me of that little doll that's like, you know what I'm talking about? That little creature that's like sitting up with its hands out like it's shrugging. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Hang on, give
It
me
almost
just...
reminds me of Elf on the Shelf. With the way the legs
Give me-
In the
are.
Give me
worst
just-
way possible.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can find an image of this that I'm talking about really quick. Yeah, this. Hang on. It reminds me of this.
It's so fun not knowing what the hell is going on. Hang on, Rafe, I'll go get the picture. I'll send it to you.
Wow.
Oh, what? Okay, I remember this now. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna keep doing that.
I had to break it a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I had to twist his neck a little bit. I mean, what?
At least I can get my hearts back pretty easily in this one. When I kill things. Oh yeah?
Yep.
Am I boring you?
Here, Vamp, I'm gonna send you a link, alright?
So what just opened?
Me.
Okay.
I'm open for business.
I don't know, I heard a door or a bridge open and I have no idea where it was.
Did the site open for you?
What?
I sent a link to Vamp.
No.
Did it pop up saying something about privacy?
Yes.
Go ahead and do. I understand. Take me to the site. Trust me, this site's safe.
Okay.
If you click the menu button top left, if you scroll down, click on Obi-Wan.
I hate this site.
I love it.
Well,
You can also click Nightcore in the menu.
I don't remember how this is.
My wife says you got to do the puzzle with those colored torches.
I'll be right back.
Got it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Nights
your
at
quest
Freddy's.
is done. Time to sleep.
I just got achievement.
Whoop.
A double-edged sword. She said, "Whoops." Okay. Now the one in Vanny's room. Hooray.
Yep. Now you gotta put the eyeballs in Freddy and go up to the Vanny ending.
Yep.
Wait, before you do that, my wife says there's a couple other things you can do first.
Okay.
You can get the mazer size control key from the daycare.
Okay.
You can collect most of the golden plushes. Anything else, Ray? I'm just waiting for her to finish in case you want to do any of these things that she's suggesting.
Did I just call? All right. You
Also,
know what?
some of the security badges if you haven't gotten them.
Yeah. That was kind of what I was gonna try to do, was collect. Oh, well, I guess I'm not gonna write you down. You are not doing so hot, buddy. I don't think
Low power.
Yeah. I don't think I checked any. I don't remember if there was any collectibles in any of these party rooms. But... Of course you saw me. Of course I was just in the right spot for you to see me. Dude! Oh, I guess I did get you. Okay, fine. You know what? Why not?
What golden plushes you're missing.
I'm gonna have to check my...
Yeah.
Let's wait till I'm in a safe spot and I'll look.
Chica!
He just turned around and said, nah, you ain't worth it.
She's like, nah, never mind. Oh, wait. She said, never mind, there you are. Wouldn't be the first time Chica just ran right past me like, nah, never mind. I don't care enough. And where's Monty? Save here. I'll get on the elevator and check my...
I'm back and I got Persona 5 profile picture now.
That you do. Oh, it's not one of the good characters.
Damn, bitch, she just came out.
Okay, I've got Freddy and Monty.
Exactly.
So I know I need to go to basement for Chica and Roxy. And Sun is in Gator Golf, I think, if I remember correctly.
WOOooo.
Thanks, Vamp. Have one back.
Security says you can get prize counter or loading dock, whichever you haven't done. Sun is in the Kids Cove Lighthouse, not
Right.
Pirate Cove, Race. You keep calling it Pirate Cove. It is Kids Cove, and it makes sense that Sun would be there since it's connected to the daycare. Me, Race, you're wrong about something. Race, fuck you.
She was wrong about being able to zap Roxy in the face. She led me astray.
Yep.
God, Ice, that was so wicked.
You could later not find any evidence that you were ever able to do that.
Forgot something. Oh well, silly.
You can only get into Monty Golf after 6 a.m. because
Yeah.
that's when Freddy gives you the second party pass.
Correct.
But if you just want to get the security passes that you can, West Arcade badge if you missed that, don't know if you did, just, you know, get what you're able to.
Yeah. I'll find out. I'll find out what I need.
Yep.
Okay, got Sun. And I have to go back. Go to basement 1 for the Roxy and Chica. But I can't get Moon until after 6 a.m.
Is it the crack that I see each morning?
Okay, get my bearings. Trying to remember how to get to the basement. This is such a big place. Isn't that through the main, like the beginning area? Rockstar Row? Is that how I get to the basement?
You gotta row your boat.
For your safety, please stay clear.
Is that how it works? I take my boat to the basement?
Gold Chica is in the big employee cafe, I believe. The cafeteria.
Okay.
The one where we're like, it was like a closed restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I kind of wondered.
Gold Roxy requires Monty's Claws, so you can't get that one yet.
Okay, so I can't get Rox. Oh, that's right, because she's behind the gate. Okay. So I can only get Chica right now.
Oh, I need to pee. I'll be right back.
I got a cupcake piñata. I feel like I'd missed something, like not missed something in here, but didn't pick it back up when I had to restart. Maybe it was this? I don't know.
Only does that sometimes.
Hmm.
My Discord, like sometimes it just cuts out and I can't hear anything. I don't know why it does that.
The butt.
Hang on, the dog wants me to let her out.
Okay. I can't get in there. Something I missed there, but
Okay, where were we?
I went back to that one area. Toward the beginning of the game, because I thought there was something I missed in there, but I realized I cannot get in there right now. I don't even know if I can go back in there. I know Mark glitched his way in there, but
Wifey says you can try checking the bottom level of the atrium. Also, to get down to the basement, you can use the salads and side bin.
Okay.
Loves pizza. Yes, it's true. Based on a double-blind study from a leading Fazbear publication and scientists, 100% of those questioned would choose pizza over any other food group, even people with wheat and dairy allergies. This has been a fun Faz fact.
Mazer size still kills me.
It's always been kind of crappy. Like, I think they've somewhat patched up the more blatantly broken aspects of it, but that doesn't make it good, you know?
I was just thinking of the concept of mazer size. It still gets me every time. Eat while you're working out.
I mean, it's pretty it's, in a weird way, it's a really, like, good satire of the fast food chains that offer, like, healthy eating and, like, healthy options. You know, most of their menu is just crap.
Right.
Like, it's actually a good satire in that way.
I mean, for a horror game, I love the comedy that they put into this, too.
Yeah. Okay.
Is my flashlight charged? My flashlight is charged. Yep, I hear you coming. Please don't freeze on me! Outside!
Well done. You are near the fizzy fast syrup vat. You should be able to find your way to the main kitchen from here.
Whoa, okay, well... Was I seeing through the world there?
It's security breach. Anything's possible.
Like, there was like a gift right in front of me and I was like, can I get that? And then everything just poofed out of existence forever.
Yeah, that happens. Just sometimes things decide to go off into the void. My wife said, lol, I guess Freddy just says that every time you go through the vent. I am willing to bet that they put a trigger for him to say that and then just didn't think to remove it for all the other times you go through the vent, because this game is the absolute king of not removing triggers that need to be removed at a later point.
Right.
It's such a common thing.
This is the part I'd been thinking about. But I was like, what happened to this? Okay, this is the part where I have to make Chica a pizza.
Sounds good.
Wait, didn't you already do that?
Nope. I was thinking about that last night and I was like, wait, I never did that part. Where was that part?
Oh wow, so it's gonna trigger. I didn't realize that if you did it later that it would still trigger you to do it. Oh wow.
Freddy, are you there? I'm trapped. Chica found me and there's only one security door.
How unfortunate. But I have good news. It looks like you can access the Fazbear online pizza delivery system through that console.
What? How is that supposed to help?
Chica loves pizza.
It's so stupid.
Welcome to Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex Quick Delivery Virtual Ordering System. Congratulations, you have qualified for a free Supreme upgrade. Additional charges may apply. Let's get started. You are now in control of one of our highly qualified pizza-making staff bots. Follow the instructions on the left side of your screen to force the bot to make your perfect mouth-watering pizza.
Yum, delicious though. This dough needs some sauce.
This don't need some sauce.
Yeah, order her pizza that she can eat with her. Oh wait, she has no mouth.
Oops.
It is now time for
That's
some
great
cheese.
to hear. Now, let's get started.
Oopsie.
She has no mouth and she must
Short
pizza.
survey about your experience.
That's... Oh, I saw the cheese. Where is it? There it is.
Just gonna shove the pizza into her gaping, broken jaw. Wait, do they even have a cutscene for that, or is she just gonna be fixed temporarily? I can't wait to see.
I'm so curious now. I'll never forget watching Markiplier do this part, and he thought he could just make the pizza however he damn well wanted.
Now it is time for the not meat stuff.
The not meat stuff. That's the not meat stuff.
It's just called not meat.
It's just not
What
meat.
is it? We don't know, but it's not meat.
It's not meat. That's all you need to know is it's not meat. The not
like
meat stuff.
chopped up hot dogs or spam or something.
It looked like spam, yeah. Liver.
Beyond meat. My wife said it's beyond meat.
To ensure a safe and timely delivery, our cutting-edge pizza tracker allows you to deliver the
There's a bag there I haven't collected yet.
Additional mileage charges may apply.
You can come in and get it later.
She's speaking,
You
so
can't get it when you're the pizza bot.
she doesn't have a beak, but she's screaming pizza. Oh,
Your pizza has
Oh my god, she is broken in the cutscene.
Pick two that apply.
that's
But she's
great.
talking somehow.
You're right. I love it. It's so ridiculous. So what I did when I went to the kitchen, to the compactor, the reason why I skipped this part for the pizza was because I went the back way through, like the escape route.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what I went and did. So this is where Chica is, the plush.
That's what my wife said. You know, take her advice with a grain of salt, though. Not like she hasn't led you astray before.
It's okay. I forgive you. It was a patched glitch.
She said it's behind a counter somewhere.
Okay.
Also, fuck you. Aimed at me, not at you. As you can tell, we have a tender, loving relationship.
I was just about to say, I could tell you guys love each other very, very much.
This is gross.
Where the hell is this thing? Or is that the counter? Oh! I bet that's the counter over there. Okay, good. Yeah, this looks more like a counter. That looks like a gift box. Golden Chica! Hooray! Oh, hi. Don't see me. I'm not here. Alright, what else did she say? I could get the key from 4 mazer size from the daycare?
Yeah, she says you can get the mazer size key from daycare.
Charge Freddy while we're here.
Might be a good idea. Can you call him in the basement?
Apparently. I mean,
Well,
there's
there's a charger, so that's
yeah.
you know,
I would
kind of
say
a false affordance if you can't.
go for a ride, bud. Yeah, I don't understand how they get as dirty as they do and all broken up. Like, what were they doing?
Yeah, I don't need like. Yeah, like people are like, oh, it's because they're haunted, and I'm like, yeah, personally, I think it's because the designers are trying to make them look creepy without wanting to make actual sense. Because I'm like, how does that happen?
They were doing nothing.
It just gets breathed on, the shatters.
Right. How many times Gregory climbed inside of him?
Gregory just tearing him apart from the inside.
He's not a birthday cake. Alright, so... What the... Alright, let's, So where in the daycare...
My wife says... She said, key for Mazer size, any security badges you haven't gotten, West Arcade and prize counters as examples. Golden Roxy, Golden Moon, and Monty Golf are locked for now.
Yeah.
Gracie wants to know where in the daycare the Mazer size key is. Underneath the theater. Beware of endos.
Yep, I knew that there was endos down there. Hate the endos.
Although that area, you can actually call Freddy to you and walk past the endos.
True.
Yeah, she just charged Freddy. Yeah, she just charged Freddy race because she charged Freddy for easy pass through. She did charge him, so that area you can just hop in Freddy and flip off the endos while you're riding high.
So, okay, I can't tell. Is there a way to tell which security badges I have currently?
No, it's just going to show your security level, I believe. I don't think it's going to show you which ones you specifically have. Only use Freddy after activating the endos, my wife says.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. We get to see Comedy Bot with his new hat and vest.
Yes. Yeah. Dapper man.
Dapper man. Ice and Vamp have gotten very quiet. Are they still here?
Yeah, I'm doing homework.
Ah.
Yeah,
Because in my medicated stupor today and yesterday, I forgot I had a journal assignment to do.
Good job.
I mean, hey, I was highly medicated. Okay.
Even if I hadn't charged him, I could charge him at this charging station up here too.
Yeah, just make sure he's charged and don't jump in him until after you've activated the endos, or else you won't have enough juice. That's the main thing.
He's definitely charged. I know he's charged because they just did that.
And my wife also says that you could potentially go for the different upgrades for Geggy. You don't have to; those are optional. But if you want to get the shoes, hoodie, anything like that,
let's say hi to Sun really quick.
Yes, let's say hi. Let's say hi. Hi, Sun.
He wasn't happy to see us.
He's not. Just sees this crowd of simps coming towards him.
Lauren.
My wife said, "So glad you can actually say hi to Sun without getting a glam rock on your ass."
Right. So yeah, you weren't watching when I played the daycare before, and Panda was like complaining about how terrified she was of Sun, and I said I like Sun. He's the only animatronic besides Freddy that doesn't actively try to kill us.
Yeah. Yep, I saw that on the video where she was like, "Oh, I don't like that." I remember watching that when I was watching the old video.
She's like, that stupid Sun thing. He's fine.
And I was
fine.
like, "Aw,
He just wants to play.
Sun."
He just wants to have some fun." Recycled pizza. That's gross.
Apparently, that's based on a real rumor about Chuck E. Cheese pizza at one point.
I remember having like customers complaining that was happening. I'm like, no, it was not. We had a customer try to say once that they pulled the slices of pizza off the tray and flies, like live flies, flew out from under it. And I was like, oh really? I wonder how they survived the oven.
Oh no, Rafe, Avi does not need to know that it's disproven because she used to work at a Chuck E. Cheese.
I worked at a Chuck E. Cheese for 2.5 years.
Yep.
Oh, those
Rafe
were
is
dark
like,
times.
"It's proven," and I'm like, no, she worked in a Chuck E. Cheese. I think she'd know if they were recycling the pizza or not.
I said those were dark times as if he worked there with me.
No.
No.
Thank God I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't mind working with the kids. It was the adults and my boss. Circus baby.
You know, if you think that's bad, you should try working at Dave and Buster's, where all the kids are, middle-aged adults.
It's
not fun.
Buster's. I could never work there though. It's so loud.
It is. I would rather go back to Myers than go back to Dave and Buster's.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I will never work food service again. I never again. Never.
Well,
ever
thankfully for me, I didn't work in the food section of Dave and Buster's. I worked kind of maintenance on all the machines.
I never noticed the sun moon faces for the comedy drama masks.
Yep. One shows them frown. Those are actually items you can get to. Well, are those items? I don't know. I just remember seeing those in the Sun and Moon page on the one wiki. But...
Oh. I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like, now that you've said that, I keep feeling like I remember Mark seeing something like that, but...
Yeah, they're items.
They are items, okay.
They are, in fact, items.
And they're probably in this area somewhere. Oh, there's rats. There's rats in the daycare.
Yeah, I think we knew that the daycare was not in tip-top shape.
Oh, there's roaches!
Which actually, if you...
Yeah,
if you
roaches...
think about it, the fact that, nasty. But the fact that Sun can scream security alert but can't actually call any Glamrocks to you might also be an indication of the daycare being abandoned, because he's not connected to the system anymore.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
He has to resort to making signs that say banned and putting them up in Kids Cove so you don't come and try to visit him.
Comedy bot! Oh my god.
My wife's making sad faces because Sun is disconnected to the network.
Aww. It's okay, we can adopt him.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Sorry, I can't get that out of my fucking
You
head.
might have noticed I am a robot. You know what the difference between humans and robots is? Yeah.
Next joke loading.
Next joke loading.
Audience of nothing.
Next joke loading.
He's still loading.
Is that a gator below you? No,
Is anyone here from
that was
out of
just
town?
something on the.
This is the rest of the video. We're just gonna sit here and watch Comedy Bot.
Is anyone here?
Is anyone here? Oh, poor Comedy Bot. Poor Comedy Bot. Nobody likes him.
Pause. He said pause.
He said pause.
So, where are you?
No. Alright. I love having to try to aim at you assholes.
Never been there. Confined to this building. Fucking God, dude.
Not a joke, help me.
Seriously, what is the deal with hot dogs? Turns out, it's 2 for 1 at the concession
What is
stand.
the deal with hot dogs?
What is the deal with hot dogs? Oh, there's the message about the BB
So,
World game.
Where are all my single dads? Any
Where-
single dads tonight? How about my single
All the
moms?
single ladies.
Any single moms tonight? There is no punchline. This collected data
There's
will be
no
shared or sold
punchline.
as their entertainment's marketing
This is
agency
something that would be shared.
Ah! I got the
gosh.
achievement! I got the achievement heckler for shooting him in the face!
Nice.
Accessing gag file.
Man, Comedy Bot here is trying to run the dating service. Any single mothers out here?
Check across
Oh,
savings at Landrock Gift.
poor Comedy Bot.
$100 or more. Get the collectible Mega Pizzaplex mug. Now that is a pretty good deal.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how...
My wife says the other side.
Oh, the side over here?
Aren't parents the worst?
Yeah.
Any of you
Aren't parents the worst?
You hate it when your parents take you somewhere fun then abandon you. They are all like, I guess if I dug the little Jeremy.
Also,
up from
Rafe,
his
you owe me a
favorite
reply.
pizzeria before I moved to Aruba. That makes me a good parent.
Before I moved to Aruba.
Closing line. Did you ever notice how people are so obsessed
There's a
with
path at the
delicious
back of the
mouthwatering
seating
pizza?
area.
Yep,
They are
I
already
just got through.
I would love some delicious.
Few seconds behind.
mouthwatering
I got
pizza.
through.
I bet
Or
if
you
we
can go
were
left
just
from the
doing
Foxy
same
poster
thing,
/ hidden door.
am I right? Robots can't
Okay,
eat delicious
got it.
mouth-watering pizza. We just go around saying beep boop. Am I right?
You just go around saying beep boop.
Beep boop Bob.
So I know I owe you.
But seriously.
Me and Tannis
enjoy your
engaging
visit
in
to
the
delicious
amazing practice of
mouth-watering
watching
pizza.
Security Breach
Show
while
an
also
unspecified
RPing
number
Security
of
Breach at the
minutes.
same time. And also I'm doing my homework, so that's 3 things.
The next show will begin in 5 minutes.
I'm gonna trick everybody in school tomorrow with the presentation I'm working on right now. Moon.
Hmm.
A little moon plushie. There he is.
I need to order those, but I need to save my money up a little bit first.
What's
Yeah,
this
you have
money
until
you speak
December, I
of?
think. So.
This
Because
is
yeah,
another.
you have to get the $150.
Yeah. This is the other
Thing.
area where I need to take a picture of somebody. I believe. Okay, there's the major size control key. Is that what triggers the endos?
Believe so.
Hey, Freddy! That's creepy, dude.
Yeah, don't hop into him until you see the endo start coming towards you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But he's here and ready to go.
Yeah.
And he
Yep.
came out of the wall.
That is creepy that he just shows up behind you.
Oh, okay, okay. Here we go. 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 Woohoo! Let's go for a ride, Freddy.
Wait, are those endos acting as weeping angels?
Yes.
Yeah, they only move when you're not looking at them. We don't call them weeping angels, though. We call it red light, green light.
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Fazbear Theater. Now enjoy the mystery and magic of the one and only Staff Box.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what I am about to show you ain't
All right. Now for whatever security badges I'm missing, I suppose.
The rest of them.
The magician bot. I didn't know the magician bot was here.
Oh wait, what?
dangerous and uncontrollable.
The
Oh,
magician bot. He's doing his show. Do they have the magician bot?
yeah.
Catch him in too?
Now, for
You know what?
this trick.
We're jumping
Yeah,
down.
oh,
We're gonna
there
go
he
see me magician bot.
Error, no rabbit found. Error,
We're all so excited.
to get a new hat.
Error.
I gotta get a new hat.
I got to get a new hat.
You, sir, is that a coin behind your
Trying for another achievement with that? I mean,
No, I didn't get another achievement.
See, here in my hand. Will.
He just said.
Ooh.
He just said it.
Did he I had the sound turned down for
The bot
that.
said I have no ear.
Audience bot, that's what they mean?
There actually is a robot out there.
She said I have no ear.
You, sir.
Who, me?
I hope I get picked.
I hope I get picked. I want to help. I want to be your assistant.
I will now pick an audience member at random.
That was not what you just said. That was not. That was not the the caption was not right.
No, the captions are fucked.
We have never met before.
No, I have never seen you before in my life.
I love this. This is great entertainment.
Sleep.
Yeah, I saw this show on I didn't realize that they had actually patched it back in.
I am human sleeping.
Sleep, sleep, sleep. I am human sleeping.
I cannot sleep. I am a robot.
I love it.
Can I have another volunteer?
I cannot sleep, I am a robot.
I hope I do not get picked.
I hope I do not get picked.
No volunteers. For my next trick, I will make the audience disappear. Close your eyes and count to 3.
I will make
1,
the audience
2,
disappear.
3.
Wow, amazing.
I love the delayed reactions too.
Thank you.
Got nothing for that either.
I feel like delayed reactions are really not intentional, but they do kind of make it funnier.
Mm-hmm. It's hilarious that they're so delayed. Well.
No, there's programmed.
Oh, got it, Monty!
Hours.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, no.
I don't know why I tried to shoot him. I knew it wasn't gonna work. Did you just say nom nom?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You saved.
Oh. I turned around expecting to see Chica or Roxy. I should have known because Monty was the one that was in here before.
Every time I see the loading screen, little baker, I'm like, man, I want some pizza. Did you already collect it?
No. No?
I thought you did.
I did, but I just lost and had to come back and it's not open.
Oh.
This is a problem?
Reload.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Where does he come from?
Where does he go? Where does he come from? Hi, Joe.
But no, seriously, where does he come from?
The walls. He comes from the walls.
But there's no hole in the walls.
You don't need to ask questions. You know what? I didn't check any of these rooms.
I think he was past a collectible too.
Did I?
Yeah, in between all those animatronics, there's a stuffed bear on high chair.
Know, if it's not in a gift box, I can't collect it.
Oh man, that sucks, because that's like that'd be a perfect place.
What'd you say, Turbo?
I said that the ones that are just out are for decoration only. You can't grab them.
That would have been a good spot where you'd have to like loot the animatronics. Yeah, I implore you, do not be frightened by my mystical prowess.
Okay, now I don't have any.
How do you charge your ray gun thing?
It recharges on its own, but it takes a minute. And these guys don't want to stand still long enough for me to hit them in the face. That guy.
Hit him in the face.
What? Damn it. Look, Monty, look. I don't need to go through it again. Once again, thought I had my hand, or thought I'd clicked shift again. I don't like the double click shift thing feature to stop running. What?
Hydrate.
Thank you.
Hey.
And then, okay. I'm being chased by an alligator. Okay, so this is just like glitchy as all hell, and I have to like back away from it and come back to collect it.
Dang, I got the intermission song stuck in my head.
I'm just gonna go. He's charged enough. I'm just gonna go. I also
Yeah, right where that,
right?
right where that the stuff Roxy was, would be a perfect place to have a collectible. So you'd have to loop the animatronics around and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Because you can head out the back of the lower theater If you go down when you leave the theater storage, you can wait for the first staff bot to pass and go out that way.
I'm just gonna ride Freddy out. He's got enough of a charge. I'll make it. Wait.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Magician bot has a female voice now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Magician bot and Comedy bot both have both male and female variants. I guess it's just random which one it is.
Around down here now. I just love the concept that that they have these daycare attendants and they still, like, even though they're meant to work with kids, Moon still has this voice that would terrify a child, and this like lunky.
Yeah, I've always thought that he has like maybe like a throatier voice normally, but I don't think he has that like really super raspy, whispery voice when he was not corrupted by the virus.
Makes sense.
Like if you have someone with an appropriate like deep throaty voice, it can actually be very soothing. It's like listening to Morgan Freeman or some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. That's my headcanon. Moon's voice was originally Morgan Freeman. Oh.
It'd be great for reading bedtime stories to the kids.
It would, wouldn't it? Freddy? Freddy? Where the hell are you?
There he is. Oh no.
That was not
Marty.
Freddy.
Oh no.
He's running at you.
All the shoulder pads.
That's why I was trying to call Freddy. She said, there he is.
Isn't there a cooldown on an ability?
No, he was running. I think he got stuck behind the level 10 security door. I could hear him nearby me. He just didn't appear. All right, one more time.
That's one of the glitches that didn't get patched. The fact that Freddy will just spawn into rooms that you don't have access to.
Right. It was because I was backed into a wall. Jesus.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Fazbear Theater. Now enjoy the mystery and magic of the one and only Staff Bot.
Yay, Staff Bot.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what I am about to show you may confound and confuse you. Some may become scared, yet I implore you, do not be frightened by the mystical power of the
All right.
Why is the Staff Bot subtitle still on even though we're out of the theater?
I know. Oh, I can still hear it.
Huh, I wonder if that's intentional.
I mean, we are still pretty close to the theater, so. Here, let's go for a ride, Freddy. Let's go walk through these security bots here.
My wife says CBH Lucky Stars is my favorite gift shop in the game, Sun and Moon aside. I just love the aesthetic. Yeah, no you don't. You're a daycare sim. I almost said gay care, which is what she needs to go into.
Gay care? Oh my goodness.
If you guessed that my wife told me to fuck off, congratulations. You're right. I do, though. ADHD sucks. Someone come care for me.
ADHD does suck.
What the hell?
Vamp. I almost broke Minecraft.
Oh.
I'd like to think that Sun did this just plain.
Probably.
Just piled those in the bathroom stall.
Like they kept like throwing random stuff in the daycare since it's not being used anymore, and he wants to keep it neat, so he's just like putting it in random places.
He was trying to flush it down the toilet to get rid of it.
Rafe doesn't think that Sun did that. She thinks he's too much of a neat freak.
What's wrong with the stool?
Why is it wobbling?
I don't know.
What's going on?
This is the scariest part of the game.
Poltergeist.
I fixed it.
What is it doing? I mean, you didn't touch it, right? You just walked in and it was just rotating?
Yeah, I never touched it at all. It was just, you spin me right round, baby, right
Baby, right round. Go down, down. Oh, great. Now that's going to be my head, Avi. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very, very welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome?
The next show will begin in 5 minutes.
Alright. Now let's go find a save station so I don't have to do all that again.
But why?
But why?
Isn't it fun?
No, I don't like the endos.
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
It's fun in the sun.
Haha, because I'm in the daycare and Sun's here.
Ah.
Clever.
Bennett.
Clever girl.
Doesn't want to have fun with you anymore.
Bye, Sun!
Is Buffalo talking to his child?
Bye, Sun!
I'm sorry. I'm full of bad
Yeah,
jokes
stupid
tonight.
jokes so many times. Alright, security badges. I honestly could not
Rafe
tell
loves
you.
that you went back to say bye to Sun.
What? You say you love
Rafe
that I went
loves that you went back
Oh,
to
Rafe
say bye to Sun. Yep.
I have to say bye to
Also,
Sun.
I'm trying to keep my voice down a little because it's 1 a.m. here and my mom came down and told me I'm being loud. I'm like, sorry,
Oh.
I'm having fun in the sun.
Fun in the sun. The fuck?
I just made a boo-boo. And now there's a chica! Stop teleporting, I don't like it.
At least he's actually running there. Here we see the rare Chica using her feet to move and not teleporting.
I think she only teleports if your back is to her. Alright, now,
Yeah.
where are some of the... Oh, she saw me, didn't she? She saw me. Where are some of these, Well, okay. That threw me off. The security badges is what I'm trying to ask about.
Well, it really depends on which ones you've gotten.
And I have no idea which ones I've gotten. I really wish there was a way to tell.
Rolling up. My wife says some of the commonly missed ones are the West Arcade and the prize counter.
Okay.
Those are the other optional ones. She wants to know what level you are.
I don't know where Chica's at right now. Vamp, I will slap you. Oh my god.
Wasn't me this time.
Worth it.
Oh my god.
You good?
Yeah. Great. Where do I find my level?
I'm sorry, Avi, I had to.
Scared the crap out of me.
Don't worry, I can't do it anymore. That was all of my points.
You need to watch her more.
Yeah, what the heck?
I also spend a lot of points.
Ice. You didn't get me with that one.
I know.
Anyway, yeah, where do I find my... Okay, is that it? Security level 6?
Oh, I've never played it.
If it's what's on the map, I'm gonna guess 6?
Oh, you're gonna be like, don't ask me, I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably it then.
Okay.
Then that means that you're only missing one, but it might be the one in the Monty Golf office,
That's probably
which you
it
can't
then.
get to till,
Right.
till after the game.
So, it's time to
Yeah.
go see Vanny then, in that case. Unless there's something else I should do before I...
Oh wait, okay, hang on, Wraith is typing. Just give her a chance to type. You
Gotcha.
can get up to level 8, so you're missing 1.
Okay, that is accessible.
Yeah, Monty Golf is the 8th badge, so you're probably missing either West Arcade or Prize Counter.
Okay.
So, those are the places you should check to get that last badge.
Fazbear Entertainment welcomes you
That's
to
a
the
good
greatest
moat you got
pizzeria
there,
in
man.
the world.
Oh,
Freddy
alright.
Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex.
What about Chad Dance?
That is also a good emote.
I can't use that dance.
You can't use Chad Dance?
You know, well, you know how you could get Chad Dance, not just the sub?
What?
Wait.
I don't
No.
have any points.
I was about to say, like, it won't let me
Avi,
select Chad
my
Dance.
wife is asking you, did you do Prize Counter when, like, in the early game when it did the first split path? Did you go to the Prize Counter, or did you go to the basement?
Is the prize counter the one that has the fire escape?
Yes.
I did that.
Okay, so it's probably more likely that you're missing the one in the West Arcade.
Okay. And that's where DJ Music Man is, right? The Fazcade?
Correct. Yep.
Man.
Where is that located in there?
In the security office, where you go to repair the robot head.
Okay. Yeah, I don't recall picking one up there.
Yeah, it's not required to pick it up, so the game will still let you go even if you didn't pick it up. So
Right.
probably that's the one that was missed. And then once you get that and you're level 7, then you can move on over to put the eyeballs in Freddy and then
Eyeballs.
Hint of cheese. Now that's what I call pizza.
And I will be right back while I'm on this elevator. Alright, I'm back.
Oh, come back.
Yay.
Oh, there's Monty. And he saw me anyway. Oh no. Holy crap. Oh my god, did he just phase through me? Oh dude.
Second time he's done something like that.
Oh god! He turned the one direction and he went the other way. That spooked me a little bit. He was around the corner.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about him in the arcade.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's a little bit aggressive.
Just a little. Just a little.
Just a little bit. Do.
Just get my ass up these stairs before he sees me again.
Okay. Tip. Monty loses track of you when he lunges. Shoot him and run
Apparently
away.
just lunges and phases through me. Because that's a thing he apparently does. Ah, there it is.
There we go.
Alright. Now I have level 7.
And now you are ready to go give Freddy some eyeballs and get the heck out to the Princess Quest ending.
Hell yeah. Ready to fight my way through that Vanny thing again to get to the arcade console.
Yeah, for Princess Quest, you've already fulfilled the requirements, but for the other endings, which is really why you did all this stuff, that's where you have to
Gotta
go
make
to
sure
Cunning Lantern
everything's
and stuff, but
complete.
Yep, and you are actually ready to do Princess Quest ending, though.
Save here. Monty had to see me off, I see.
He just had to say bye-bye. Because you're not going to see him again in this run if all goes well.
Next time I see him, I'm gonna be ripping his legs off.
And he's going to deserve it.
Oh, that wasn't even like a throat tickle. That was like I swallowed wrong, but I didn't even swallow. I choked on absolutely nothing there. Another thing I didn't do, after my brain function just stopped function. I read something that said go ahead and go back to the stage and talk to Vanessa when you get on the elevator. And I didn't do that either.
Oh, moon.
You broke up quite a bit there.
That's how get you.
You're still breaking up, but all I'd made out the first time was something about moon, so I'm assuming you said I had to avoid moon.
Why my connection went weird, but I said that don't go where Vanessa tells you to go because that's how Moon.
Yep. I remember seeing that when I watched Markiplier because I think he got caught by Moon because he went to.
Yeah.
But I remember reading that and I was like, is there something that's supposed to happen? Because it said talk to Vanessa.
No.
And I don't ever remember her being there when he went back.
No. I don't think that's... If there was supposed to be something there, I don't think that's ever worked. I'm not sure if they patched that either. Like, I'm really confused as to what that was supposed to be because I've, like, never seen any indication of that being operational.
Welcome
Okay,
to
so
Parts
it's
and
race
Service.
day.
Please select Preparing for Upgrade Procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder. Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose.
You need me to watch
remove
one
small
side?
housing.
This one should be easier. I want to say, though, when I did this last weekend, when Rafe said something about a kid booping Freddy on the nose and his face just pops off, I absolutely want to draw that now.
Carefully detach the
Do it.
ocular connectors. Great. Plug the replacement eyes into the open eye sockets.
Put in the eyes.
Well done. Reattach the ocular connector wires. It is time to close the faceplate.
Now that was a little easier because the reason why the first one was so hard was because they were spaced so far apart.
Yeah.
Green, hello, hello, hello.
How are your
It just
new
occurred
eyes?
to me that Freddy is made to look like he has amazingly pedicured toes.
Different to me. I can see movement through the walls.
Really? I didn't know Roxy could see through walls.
These are Roxy's eyes?
Well, yeah. There was an accident in the raceway.
I didn't mean to get
Is
out.
she okay?
Well, nothing seems to stop her.
Gregory. It is almost 6 o'clock. You We'll be safe now if you find an exit. But hurry, the daycare attendant is loose one last time.
I like how they say he's loose. Like,
These eyes are amazing. There are wondrous colors and objects I never knew existed. Nothing can hide from me now.
daycare attendant is loose.
Yep, he's loose.
He's loose.
Loosey goosey.
So, does he always make sure to get back to the daycare before the lights go back on? Or does he just hang around and just spontaneously turns into Sun in the middle of a hallway and Sun is like, how did I get here?
Where am I? I like to think that Sun has just been following you around, peeking around corners, like, what's he up to now? And then it, like, strikes the hour and he just transforms into Moon. Just considering, like, all the times that as soon as the hour strikes, he's right on my ass.
Yep.
Like, you were there the whole time, weren't you, sir?
Wife says, Sun fucking sprinting out to the daycare, like, I'm not allowed to be out here.
Hey, little man. Do you know what time it is? The doors are open. Why are you still here? You plan on
'Cause I'm heading
moving
to the
in,
doors?
or you just want a job? Maybe join the internship program.
She thinks I can teleport just like some of the animatronics.
Security guard. Gregory, I think you deserve a
No longer used to working with people who can't
Go
teleport.
check the main stage.
Girl, if I could teleport, I would have teleported my ass out of this building 6 hours ago.
Did you know that everyone loves pizza? Yes, it's true. Based on a double-blind study from a leading Fazbear publication and scientists, 100% of those questioned would choose pizza over any other food group, even people with wheat and dairy allergy.
Oh, oh, oh. I didn't even see Moon. Oh, there he is. There you are, bud.
It's open, let's go!
No, I cannot
Say
exit
hi and
this
then
facility.
immediately say bye.
Yeah.
Come on! We can hide you somewhere.
Without a recharge station, my systems would shut down within an hour. It is a safety precaution. It is my design. This is where I must stay. Do not return. It will never be safe. I will miss you.
Freddy, if I leave now, nothing will change, will it? There will be more disappearances.
Yes, I am afraid that is correct. Gregory, you have a choice to make. The door is open, and you can go. Or you can continue to...
Well, we saw her hideout, right?
His mouth's
And
still
Fazbear
moving.
Maybe we could catch her there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can surprise her.
Yes, come. Let us end this.
I just interrupt him and his mouth just continues to move. Alright, we're gonna skip this.
Yes, Rafe, I know you're really angry that the disappearances are never properly mentioned in the story before this point. You know.
See how many attempts this takes me.
Well, you already did it once today, so maybe it won't take as long.
No, it'll take long. I can just about guarantee it'll take a while.
I'm head to bed.
Okay, what? What? Where did you come from?
Good night, y'all.
Good night, Vamp. Okay, where's Chica? There you are.
Come in, Gregory. Can you hear me?
Yes, Freddy, I can hear you.
Signal. Get to the Fazbear booth. Use the security desk. Turn them against Fanny.
It's in her room, right?
Yes, it's in her room.
Right here. Alright, Princess Quest 3. I actually did make it first try. Look at that.
See, I told you.
You did tell me. I love that it just picks up where the last one left off, too.
Yep.
I assume all of the ones that were down here followed me. Yeah.
Carry over hearts, though, back to 3.
Don't touch the burning chest. Foxy? I just love that this is a hint to the true ending. Now, if I remember is Foxy just stuck on that wall? If I remember correctly, you can't hit Foxy, right?
I don't think so. I don't know off the top of my head, though. I'm pretty sure you can't.
Well, he's just trapped on a wall right now, so...
Oh, well, he can live there. Cool. Yeah. Rafe says she thinks Foxy is insta-death.
Oh, okay, well... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, get stuck again.
He's still there. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna aggro him if you keep doing that.
Where's the last one at? I don't know if it's the last one, but where's the other one? Ah. I have a feeling it's somewhere around where he's at. And he's stuck again. I love mazes! Oh, he's no longer stuck. Or are there more? Did I get them all? I think now I'm just trying to find a way around Foxy to get up there. Or is it out? Is there something outside the maze that I need to look for?
I legit do not know. I'm not super familiar with the Princess Quest ones.
I think I've only ever watched the one. I have not walked around out here, outside the maze. Oh, hey, look. Extra hearts. No, so I missed first.
Watching the princess walk, and I'm realizing how funny her noodly leg animation is.
Noodle legs.
BB noodling.
Okay, yeah, I think I have to find my way up there now. Princess just reminds me of something out of Adventure Time.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
Okay, Foxy, you're back again. Problem is, he keeps coming. Oh, he keeps getting stuck, like in areas I need to get to.
My wife said she looks kind of like Princess Bubblegum.
It kind
He
of
does.
makes me think of like some kind of combination of Princess Bubblegum and Flame Princess.
Mm-hmm.
So Princess Bubblegum, but on fire.
Yeah. So do I go back out now? Oh god, I forgot about this. Nope. That conveyor. I'm so glad you can get hearts back after getting hit by those guys, or killing those guys. Dang it. Okay. How do I...
There you go. Something's not right.
Oh.
Almost like an evil bunny is watching.
Something to do with a rabbit.
Really, Wabbit, Tooks are for kids.
Oh no. The stage key. Slurpy bunnies. Gee, I don't think anything good just happened.
No. Probably not.
Are we having fun yet? Achievement unlocked.
Here we go.
just, just stuffs his head in the bag and leaves.
Yeah, what do you need the rest of the body for anyway?
Oh my goodness. That's funny. That's too funny. So, didn't there used to be a part during that ending where Gregory actually yelled, "Disassemble Vanny"?
In the bad ending.
Oh, I know she yells, "Disassemble Freddy," but I thought at that ending he yelled, "Disassemble Vanny."
In the bad ending, she yells. In the bad ending, Gregory yells, "Disassemble Vanny."
Okay.
In the Princess Quest ending, he doesn't, because
Okay.
he's actually helping her.
All right. Now we can start at 6 a.m. again and just stay.
Yep.
Gregory, you have a choice to make. You are staying? I am glad.
You gonna be streaming for much longer tonight, Avi? Because it's starting to get to the point where I have to think about getting ready for bed.
Oh, I was gonna go for a little longer, but I might. Oh.
I don't have to leave right this minute. I can go for about another half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay. All right. Are you glitching out there, bud? Well, I can always go for Monty first. Get that last
It's
upgrade.
probably advisable that you do that. You can also get the camera that way, which is going to make everything else you have to do easier.
And that's what I have to go through Mazer Size for that, right?
I believe you go into Monty Golf first. You'll get redirected to Mazer Size, and then you have to go into Mazer Size to actually kill Monty. But you don't need to go into Mazer Size to get the fast cam, I don't think.
Before their extinction, bears were known to attack pizza delivery trucks more than any other food service vehicles. This has been another fun Faz fact.
I love the fun Faz facts.
Another very important thing that they patched into the game.
And there's the save station.
Only one.
I am kind of curious to see if the glitch has been patched. So.
I mean, you can try it. It's not, from what I understand, like, it's not really going to mess with your game in any other way. You can still get whatever ending you need to get.
Let's see if it's been patched. I have a feeling it has if they put a permanent save station in there.
Yeah, also they really did a lot of invisible wall building in Roxy Raceway. But I don't know how you put invisible walls around the staff spot head. If the whole
Yeah.
thing seems to be they don't like removing triggers for whatever reason. I don't know what their problem is with that. Like, they
Right.
really hate doing that.
I'm starting to have a lot more issues with the whole phasing through the world thing. Uh-oh. That was my bad. I got cocky. I actually hate Roxy more now that she relies on her scent and hearing.
Well, yeah, because you can't even blast her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you think she's still up there? Whining. Shut up! I mean, honestly, in a way, I do feel bad for her.
Yeah. But then when she's still chasing you around, you can't feel bad for her because
Right.
she's obnoxious.
Right. I mean, considering all the rude things she says to you when she can see.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet you don't even have any friends.
She's a bad pupper.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been patched.
Oh, wow. Look at that. They patched it. I am so impressed. I can't believe they did that.
But at least they did give us a save.
They did. I really think that they realized that it was legitimately not fair for them to not let you save when the game could crash for a lot of reasons. Like, it's not just about the player is careless or whatever. It's like, A, you could have an animatronic teleporting on your ass, which happens
Right.
often, or it could just give up when you didn't do anything wrong.
Why are you hiding from me?
You know what? Let's come hide over here. And Freddy! Uh-oh. There he is. What were you doing?
Everybody still loves me, right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'd probably cry like that too if somebody ripped my eyes out of my face.
Freddy screams like Chica, Roxy, unfazed. Which is funny because in the Afton fight, you're supposed to use the Chica scream to
scare her away.
get rid of her. Which I don't know about the current patch. Like, it seems like they fixed a lot on this patch, but previously that didn't always work. Sometimes she would just camp out, and you just had to wait her out.
Alright. Monty's Gator Golf it is.
Get to go see the little party pass spot dance.
Little party pass party pop.
You good there?
Nope, I had a stroke.
I can tell.
And do a little dance.
Get down tonight. Oh, how did that not get me?
You just need to be glad for that.
I'm very glad for that. I won't ask questions, I'll just take it.
Alright, I'm gonna head to bed too.
Alright.
Guys, y'all have a good night.
You too.
Night. Yep, me and Rafe are hanging out. Rafe is still here. I just don't relay necessarily every single thing she says. She really wants to be heard, then she can get off her ass and get an account. But
oh yeah, because Mazer Size is how you access the catwalks. That's what it is. That makes sense now. Like, as I
you
go,
can get the rest of the stuff that you need in Monty Golf without having to do it.
Like, as I go, I just start remembering things. I do need his claws to get another golden plush, though.
Yes, you do. I mean, you will need them.
Yeah.
I don't think for all the endings you need them, but definitely for the Afton fight and for the VIP ending, you do need them.
I have to say the music in the Gator Golf area is some of my favorite.
Yeah. I like all the music in this game, surprisingly. I love the boss fight theme for DJ Music Man, too.
That's the other... Monty's Gator Golf and the DJ Music Man boss fight are my two favorites. I really wish you could actually play mini golf on this course and not just with the arcade
I know.
console. I love playing mini golf.
I know.
If it isn't any wonder why we play golf with your friends a lot. Oh, I tried. Oh. Okay, yep, you saw me, bud. Alright. He did see me.
It happens.
It does.
This is his city. You're just living in it.
City. I was trying to figure out, because when that security bot caught me, I was like, why didn't he appear? That's why.
He did.
He appeared ahead of me. Have you followed me on Twitch, or did you just watch?
I think I followed you on Twitch. I literally just got a Twitch account just because I wanted to be able to comment on your stream.
I know, I'm like one follow. Tell Rafe to follow me. I'm one follower away from 60.
She doesn't have an account.
I know, make an account. I'm just kidding, by the way. You don't have to make an account.
Yeah. Rafe wants you to know that the guy who did the Monty Golf music is the same person who did the daycare music.
That makes sense. Daycare music's just goofy, though.
Yeah. He wrote main theme, DJ Music Man, daycare theme, Chica Solo Jam, El Chips, Monty Golf, mini golf intro, elevator music, space lobby, arcade theme, and title screen music box. So, like most of the good ones.
I still love that Toby Fox has started doing all of the Pokemon music now.
Fazcams are often confiscated here, mainly because they are only sold in Monty Golf. It is a very clever marketing plan.
If only his music could actually be used in a good Pokemon game.
But that's a par 4. Come on. You gotta really suck at golf for that to be a par 4.
I mean, it's gonna be little kids who are playing it, obviously.
That's fair.
Gotta be fair to the little kids.
That's fair. Oh, I didn't even see Monty there.
Oh, well, if you can't see Monty, he can't see you.
Yeah, no. I ran out of stamina and I gave up. Why is that crooked all of a sudden? Yeah, that was my bad. I was too busy watching that staff bot and didn't even see that he was wandering around over there. I could get in Freddy and wander on by.
Monty, he's just... When you piss off Monty, he's just like, this is my swamp.
What are you doing in my swamp? Oh wait, no, I should let my voice mod do that for me. Sorry.
What are you doing in my swamp?
There we go.
Yep.
Welcome to Monty's Gator Golf, home to Hurricane Hole-in-One. We're currently closed for the night. Come back soon. Look for the security office in the back hallway. Since there is no flash photography allowed in Monty Golf, fast cams are often confiscated here, mainly because they are only sold in Monty Golf. It is a very clever marketing plan.
Alright, let's try to not get eaten by Monty this time.
Right. I will. Get eaten, not try.
You will get eaten, or you will
get
try.
eaten.
Okay.
Get eaten.
You will try, or you will get eaten. Okay,
Both.
good to
Both,
know.
actually. I will try not to get eaten, but I will get eaten. Getting notifications. Okay. I love not being able to hit you in the face. Hold still for 2 seconds. Never mind. Just attract money over here. That's all I need. Hey, Freddy, let's make this easy.
Why is he glowing?
I don't know.
Why did that happen?
Freddy, you're positively glowing.
I don't understand any things in this game.
A disc? I can't do anything with Monty here.
Hi, Monty.
No flash photography. Thank you for freezing on me. I appreciate that. There's Freddy and I just standing there.
It was one of Vanessa's therapy discs that you grabbed, apparently.
I didn't grab it.
Oh.
I couldn't grab it because Monty was standing there and I was inside Freddy.
Yeah, true. You know it's there. You want it. I mean, it's not really necessary.
Why did you have to be right outside that door? Oh, hell! Of course, I pop a door open.
Well, that one was a bust.
That was a bust. Damn security bot. Right outside the door waiting for me to open it.
You have to be in Freddy to make the disc appear and then hop out to grab it.
Okay.
Because Freddy can only see it with the cheetah eyes.
Right.
Or not the cheetah eyes,
The
the
Roxy
Roxy eyes.
eyes.
I know who has what body part. Yep.
I knew what you meant. It's all good. Ah, time for that long elevator ride again. Hooray.
Almost like this game loads really slow or something.
Right? Gee, Let's go again. Okay. I kind of want to follow Partybot just to see where he goes. We'll see if he poofs out of existence.
Probably
somewhere.
just disappears once he moves out of view, yeah.
Where are you going?
He just wants to hide his powers now.
Boop! There he goes. I like how he turned around and looked at me as we got to the door. Like, are you watching? Are you watching?
Welcome to Monty's Gator Dome, home to Hurricane Hole-in-One. We're currently closed for the night. Come back soon. Look for the security office in the back hallway. Since there is no flash photography allowed in Monty Golf, fast cams are often confiscated here, mainly because they are only sold in Monty Golf. It is a very clever marketing plan.
Rafe says something about having to go through a log to reach the mini. Freddy, did you just come out of the wall?
He did just come out of the wall right in front of me.
Okay.
You were not seeing things.
Whatever, it's security breach. Yep. It's security breach. We
It's
just gotta
security
live with
breach,
that.
and they breached more than just security.
That sounds like the tagline for the porno parody.
Anyway, what you said, Rafe said something about what now?
Oh, about going through a log to get to the Gator Golf arcade cabinet.
Okay. Well, there you are. How did you see me up there? Note to self, do not open that door on the other side again.
The security office is nearby. You might want to look around the office and see if there is a way to stop Monty from hunting you.
Here first. Okay, that just goes. All right.
Gregory, they know you're here. Get the security upgrade and get out.
It would help if I didn't freeze.
That would help a lot.
The Masercise ticket. Now you can enter Masercise.
It's your last security badge.
My last security badge. Oh, this too.
Also, Rafe, you're wrong about nothing happens at all. I believe that if it takes you more than like 5 or something minutes, then they come for your ass.
This? It looks like an old camera.
I don't know what the point is, because I don't know why someone would take more than 5 minutes to get out of there, but that's what's supposed to happen.
How many instruction cards?
It's a fast cam. If you are in trouble, use the camera flash to stun the other animatronics. Keep in mind that it will not work on Monty due to his sunglasses.
There we go.
You got the camera.
He's gonna come back before I can get out of here. Yep,
Yeah.
I knew it. There, Freddy. Oh, okay. Okay. Was there something in it? Something else in here that I wanted?
Was there something else in here that you wanted? Hang on. See if Genesis says anything. He's still bitching about the fact that there's no minigame in the Monty Golf security office. I'm sure there was supposed to be, Rafe, but the rushed ass game did not end up having that implemented.
Okay, I see something over here. In the trailer.
It said also there's nothing else you need other than collectibles.
I'm sure you know I'm here. Why do you have to be standing right here where I want to be?
When you're able to get out, you can beat Monty's ass.
I got a whole ass go-kart out of that.
Your pocket.
He's going toward more collectibles that I want. Oh no, I've opened those. Never mind. All right.
Yeah, everything that you need, it's in here.
Oh, I did see a patch where it said after you get the security badge from Gator Golf, there's more security bots.
Well, that was nice
here.
of them.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the "they know you're here" thing is referring to.
That's what I'm thinking. I forgot that I'd seen that.
Everyone's favorite. More security bots.
More security bots. Thanks for the ride, Freddy.
Fazbear Entertainment welcomes you to the greatest pizzeria in the world. Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex.
The greatest pizzeria in the world.
Freeze. Did it for a sec, okay.
Oh, Turbo, you have not followed me.
I have not followed you?
You have not
Oh
followed
no.
me.
I guess I better figure out how to do that.
Uh-oh, hang on a second.
Abidoro. Okay, I followed you.
Sorry. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I should save Monty's fight for next time.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up and...
If you want, you could give it like one try tonight. You probably won't get it on the first try.
No, I'm not gonna try tonight. Mainly because it's 3 in the morning here. So
Yeah.
I'll go to that save station.
I got to take a bath before I hit to bed. But nope, we got a lot done tonight, so
Yeah. Thank you for all your assistance.
no problem.
I'm gonna come over here and save and then end the stream.
Oh, Tanissa says you can do the loading dock ending if you want to end on an ending.
I'll save it here. I'm not gonna go
Okay.
across, so.
Alright, no problem.
Alright.
It's
So-
not a big deal.
So, and everybody else who was watching tonight, thanks for watching. I will get the endings next time. Probably not in one go, but I'll get the endings next time.
Yep. We at
Thanks
least
for
got
watching.
2.
We got 2. We're getting there. We got 3. We got 3. We got the Leave, we
Oh,
got
that's right.
the Vanny,
I mean,
and
we
we
got
got
2
the Princess
tonight.
Quest. We got 2 tonight, yes.
Yeah, because we... Yeah.
Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Alrighty.